This came out 2 weeks ago on MSNBC, bracing for an awful fall. This is CNN just in the last few days. Look at this, 14 hours ago, 1 day ago, 2 hours ago. Look, this is it, gang. The crescendo of it all, the buildup. It is finally here. How the people handle this round with all the knowledge we have will determine whether or not we keep our country. It really is that serious. The first Republican primary is this Wednesday. It's the last week of August, the end of the summer, and the start of all the school years. September is traditionally the most active month for hurricanes and natural disasters in Florida. For the next month, with every hurricane that happens in the southeast region of the United States and even around, you will hear nonstop talk about what's going to happen with the mysterious airborne disease, the weather alarmism, and of course, naturally linking all of these things to the upcoming primary. For the next 18 months, while we gear up for the 2024 election, they are going to completely throw the book and try to put the nail in the coffin on America. It's so clear. It's so obvious. This first go around was just the test run. The question is, will people speak up and do something this time around? Will they even have the courage to talk about it this go around with all the evidence? Or will they just secure their diaper, let their friends and family go and get their extra potion, and sit idly by while they quite lightheartedly try to put the final touches on destroying all of us? The speed that they will lock you up this time will be 5 times, if not 10 times as quick. All the people know the motions. There is every possible disaster, every possible tinderbox happening at one time. You got an escalating proxy war overseas, untenable debt stateside, a really contentious election coming up, natural disaster season in Florida, easy to blame, incredibly low strategic oil preserves, still plenty of inflation, a tremendous amount of uncertainty in the stock market, still escalating interest rates, the Fed perhaps not being to tamp down the inflation with the interest rates, which could put us in a spiral. The BRICS nations all meeting literally right now. A feeble, doddering president that can't even stay awake. Political persecutions in the highest halls of power. All the mainstream media, Hollywood, all of those people still ready to fall in lockstep. Ready to blame everyone on people who just want to be left alone and free. The writing is on the wall, and as it starts to get colder in America and more people have to stay home, meaning that the windows are closed, not as much fresh air, not as much outdoor exercise, this contentious election coming up, the stage is set. And despite all of the obvious indicators and all of the clear information that's come out over the last 2 years, people still can't even agree on basic facts and things that happen, everybody just being intentionally pitted against each other. I could not imagine America and the American people being in a more vulnerable position than right now. People who play sports understand that what you do in the final lap, what you do in the fourth quarter is all that matters. The fourth quarter is when the mental toughness comes in, the physical preparation comes in. It's where all the previous quarters, all the previous time that you've been on the field gets tested. If people can't realize that both political parties hate us and despise us before this all goes down, we're toast. I'm not trying to be negative or an alarmist, but we really got to get ahead of this. Put the full court press on informing and talking to your friends and family members. Mentally prepare them for what is about to happen, or they're going to fall for it again. In the most simple act of courage, simply using your voice in this time has never been more crucial. So if you're just watching videos like this and consuming content like this and not making them and not speaking about it and not doing something about it, I really highly suggest and encourage you to start immediately. Because every person that says, what am I going to do? Or I have so much to lose, you're going to lose it anyways. But whatever, what do I know? What does anybody else know? We can just see it clear as day. I really hope that you do too.